Hey guys, I'm Liz Stapleton, and I'm super excited to share some things about ThriveCart. I've been a long-time ThriveCart user since 2019, I think, and I'm really excited about some of the updates. In particular, I'm going to talk about something that affects those running subscriptions. So, if we haven't met before, I teach on the legal side of running our online business over at elizabethstapleton.com. And if you didn't know, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission in the US, passed an updated version of their subscriptions rule. Okay, it's actually got it's negative option. It's got a weird name, but and a lot of people have heard about the click to cancel function, which basically says that it needs to be as simple for people to cancel a subscription as it is to sign up. So if they didn't have to, contact you personally to sign up for your product or your membership or your subscription, they shouldn't have to contact you to cancel it. Okay, if they were, so it needs to be as easy to do. And ThriveCart's for a long time had this functionality with the customer hub, and I'll get to it in a second. But before we do, I'm going to show, this is kind of the new features with the Pro Plus, which, by the way, if you're already a ThriveCart Pro owner, then it is currently free, I think through mid-June, to upgrade to Pro Plus. After that, it's going to cost you money to upgrade to get all these awesome features, in particular multiple order bumps. I know a lot of people have been waiting a long time for that. And better analytics. The analytics are fantastic. Recurring revenue upgrades, and then subscription metrics. But this is what I'm most excited about. So with the customer hub previously, when you enabled it, people could cancel their subscriptions, which was great, except they could also cancel split pay. So sometimes I offer a split payment for my products just to make it more affordable, but I don't want them to be able to cancel that. That is the price. Like, they need to pay all of the payments of the split pay. That is required. And with Customer Hub, it was always kind of nerve-wracking because they could cancel it through that. I didn't want them to, but there wasn't a way to fix that, and now there is. So, really excited about that. So all you have to do is you go to Settings, once you're in the dashboard, and then you're going to go to Account-Wide Settings and Customer Hub. And then once you go to your Customer Hub that you want to edit, you scroll down and look at this. There's this checkbox that says Allow cancellations of split pay products and subscriptions with limited rebill. So I don't want to do that. I want them to manage their membership all they want. Cancel that bad boy if you need to. It's fine. I don't want to have to manually do that myself. But I don't want you to be able to cancel split pay. And now I can separate those out, which is really exciting. So allowing people to easily cancel through the Customer Hub is not only awesome because it's less for you to do, but it's also FTC compliant. And now you can make sure your split pay products are reserved, like they can't cancel those. So really excited about that feature in ThriveCart Pro Plus. It is required that you move your stuff to Stripe Connect. So when you go to your integrations, you need to be on Stripe Connect Plus in order to use that feature where they can cancel the membership but not split pay options. So just keep that in mind. You do have to do that. They do make it super, super simple, and then you can just click upgrade all your products to Stripe Connect Plus, and it's really easy to then adjust things. So, go away from me though. I don't need you here because I already did that. So yeah, I was really excited about that feature when it came out because I know a lot of people didn't want to be using the Customer Hub because it would let people cancel the split pay, and that is actually no longer the case. So going over a couple of these other features, which are super exciting. The tax-inclusive pricing is nice as well. So that's really, I think if you just go into a product, so if you go into the product and you go into pricing, you can go here and say include the tax as the set price, which means you do have to still pay it. They're not paying it, but it makes it so it's not an unexpected expense, because some stuff in the digital world people do charge sales tax depending on where they're at and others don't. And so this just makes it easier for all your customers to have the same price no matter where they're located. And then if you want to do bumps, right, so you can add a bump offer, but then you can add multiple bumps. So control when bumps appear based on the customer selection, which is pretty exciting. So I can do bump 1. I don't want it pre-selected, always show, or I can say no based on rules, which is nice. So maybe hide for a returning customer because maybe it's a product they've already bought, right? Which this one makes sense simply because it is within this product that I'm selling, but I can add it and then I can add another bump or use an existing bump. So it's pretty exciting that we can do all these things and add these rules, right? When all bumps are deselected, then show, you know, another bump or something. I don't know. Or you can show additional bumps if they kind of build on each other, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm really excited about these features, but those in particular, the multiple bumps, as well as the, like I said, the subscription things. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, so this is all the stuff that's in Pro Plus. A couple of setup things you have to do, but totally worth it in my opinion. I actually was talking to my mastermind when this was coming out, and I was like, I know you were looking at building out a whole dashboard to be able to better track your metrics, and I don't think you need to based on the updates. So, and they're like, oh my gosh, yes. So definitely make sure if you haven't checked out the Pro Plus features, especially if you are currently a Pro member, because you can upgrade for free right now to the Pro Plus, then do that. And if you haven't, then it's still, I think they're offering a special deal to get it lifetime. So through mid-June, if you aren't a ThriveCart Pro, if you're just plain ThriveCart, then you can get the Pro Plus for like a one-time lifetime cost. Otherwise, if you miss this kind of window, it's going to be a subscription. So it's definitely worth it. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. But yeah, but especially with the FTC rules with the click to cancel, being able to separate out the split pay, so amazing. Definitely make sure you guys check it out. If you guys have questions on ThriveCart Pro Plus or on the new FTC click to cancel rule and the requirements with that, then comment below and let me know.